Okay, this is just a short video. I try to keep them short. On right now we're under a test from the Lord. It's the faithful church. It says Revelation chapter 3. The wording in there, one point says, "Because you kept my command to persevere, I will keep you from the hour of trial, which shall come upon the whole world to test those who dwell on the earth." So I'll keep you from the hour of trial. And you're like, what's the hour of trial? Well, that's probably the 7-year tribulation period. Or is it the 3.5-year tribulation, and then the next 3.5 is the Great Tribulation? Maybe it's just the Great Tribulation period. And then you're like, okay, well, but it says it's a test to test those who dwell on the earth. So what's the test? Well, the test apparently is if you seek your Creator and you want to learn the Bible enough that you certainly know enough in the Bible to be a great Christian. Like that Charlie Kirk, he was teaching people. He was telling them he had the knowledge from the Bible, and he was telling people what's in the Bible. But I think the whole point of it was to encourage people that were listening to go read the Bible, not to just listen to his wording and, oh, I'm going to follow that guy, because you have to, you don't have to, but you want to prove the things that are true yourself. If you just want to lean on someone else, to know the facts, and I'll follow that person because they seem to know what they're talking about. Boy, they really seem to know what they're talking about. Well, that's what the angels did in Revelation 12. Revelation chapter 12, they 1/3 of the angels were convinced to follow Satan to overtake heaven. So Satan's so deceitful that he actually convinced 1/3 of the angels to overtake heaven. So Michael and his angels fought with the devil and his angels, and 1/3 of the angels were cast down to the earth with Satan. So then you're like, well, that's pretty deceitful, that is deceitful. And would you have not been fooled if Satan tried to convince you of anything like that, or some other person was under the influence of evil like that? So the point of it is that apparently you got to learn the gospel certainly enough to know certain things that you can be then strong in your Christian belief. Otherwise, these political issues that are going around and everything, you don't know what side to fall on in there. You might not know, common sense tells me to do this. Well, maybe that's right, but maybe the Bible says something differently. And, I feel compassion for this type of thing or that thing. Maybe the Bible isn't quite that compassionate because the Bible tells you how you were created and how you are and how everything is. Gives you the facts, gives you almost like scientific facts, but it's more even than scientific. It's the actual Creator telling you the facts. It's like when you have a washing machine or something like that, and you get that, you get the instruction booklet. Here's the instructions how to use your washing machine because we made it and we know how it works. And then you go, well, okay, but what's this other book? Well, that's the warranty book. If you treat it that way, we'll take you back. We'll take the washing machine back and even give you a new one, maybe if you treat it that way and it goes bad for some reason, because it shouldn't go bad unless you do something to it. So that's the instruction booklet, and there's the warranty. Well, the warranty would be the rapture. I guess you can come back to God through the rapture, assuming we all came from God, and God created us. So I guess you have to say we all came from God. So anyway, okay. So build up your Christian armor and build it up, because how are you going to put it on if you don't have enough armor to even put on? One person might be like really strong in their Christian beliefs and knowledge, and they got this big shield that they put up there to hold up, and a big sword, for the gospel, the words of Jesus. And then you got this little tiny, thin plastic like armor, that anything would go through, and you get this words, any kind of word spears, like if they're considered like words or considered like darts, the evil darts or something. So something comes through right through your armor. But if you have the armor of the Lord, it blocks all those deceiving darts that it talks about in the Bible there in Ephesians chapter 6. So you're protected by your faith. You're protected, not physically. You're protected spiritually from all that stuff that is attacking you. Okay, thanks for listening. I appreciate it.